Amanjo kosi. Anyendru traka. Engaka karembi bika. Evoka. Iyo. Amamamani. Dile gare. Alema iyanye di. Truasi. Ehi Adjumani taunkan sutile a. Mambari anyandra gali. Ma gageli sinati Adjumani taunkan solare. Rumah dire. Asi. Esta jusi chairman ni diaru amatoyone benga ka ministry ya ribati evoki wasa kwa madi Adjumani taunka sudire umire diaru dini sa a enetinga a itro ki dana ijole marika jo meeting na ikweze ota mama arunizureko anisa ni kaba ijumura anyila kimbingpi rotaka endo mami negare mami ne marupa ni manyeru esusa mekwile ijare na ili mami dire manya choi si ale majobani jovulitri litu nyolo zori litu lo sorry ni yali tunatopaka opiro bangaji batiri diarude ale manjo ayokosi anyambaka sa mami oluri afo ana lazani imbapaka echa rubangonyo vua diadru sa diaru aterama ni dupi diofo ni durikare ale manjo batiri di anyokosi mami ni diaru ale majo bani anyetro endubaka li diaru ri celebrate ole anjoki mamani talo so ani tele vidi diaresi amalata ngbibi ani tele le pade mamani nyindrea eno dika engwi madike ndre ambarere ki mami ite egwu oposi egwu ani tele oposiri oba engwi kendre madia mbasi nderiari si ale majo ruri batini jovuri di rubango obinyi izi obinyi nyagoni konile kuli anyi du panyi nyolu choma ikoni kwedi nyagoni nai yidu kendre mama adukari ani ruwa nyecho ukudi taire batiri di atajole mama ni dirisi ireta ema ajole yo kima bazi ru diarwa ade li dima mitini marwa tokusanyirwa joniru yo entuli dima maridi kole anyidu yisunyiru anedele pani anyitori lididieru satiru siti jotiri lidi opo asa okuku anjo asa okuku nai lidi mami dini isi oduki osuki mami aletuledi aliruka masa lidi zitiri ana idereri garu challenge mara diaruma lidi ana imai challenge jome relate ya batiri ejole nai kole amasumani ma i bagi kole amadi alo ko du linear to diatro mami aletenika jobevu tradine alone bakea familia madi iyona ebeleri hasiti ane omwere ericho aturi nrecho atru madi iyona akoba ovingo ni siai sirwanye twendo rutaka iyo mami tuli ikari tevu tori evu asiti familia iyo tuli endu mweru banya ani koba kwa kimbo kwa oko ani zeka ile gisini ani talosore ani familia iyo tuli kama ile ani tuli litio vi anya mama tri anya elale pepa tri totoro ledi ani bakolo anyiru igwe ko ongo antu anyiku anyolu alu kende anya evuka amandra nigadi alori ani ledi amebele anyi familia benele ledi ledi anyidu anyi vetoni asini kebea amama minente anyiru vuoma mini ale baru takadi anyigo titi iyo mama ririsi amala mama itetare tukuri ana batiri tikabanya nyitro ongo batiri dibatika ki service kebanisi anyigo titi va anini okos amala service pali ya kwele diaru baniri ka ya leti of bimbisi ledi tamanya itele lo so amari Adjumani unka solare voavo ire Uganda ri nindi amala benga ka dimasindi ya ruare bati kware kwa idi ekiana tamami itele ri kona ngwimbi ri ka yote lisi anyi kona ngwimbi ri ka ri ole anyi suonto vuka mami ebele anyi ni la dia mami ori olure mati joti abone kore dana joti ni ko lumbo adota si ba ikasi ruanye tozitiri ba ika bani anyi tro pa ima iya anyiti kole iba bugu oleri Abraham imalaika jo nyiba dini amunya ile na adi yaniku nyisuanya wadilo sosi ndani yare disima bari anyitro kole iki ba ile anyitro jo ibaku leti bari vudi yare kengu totro leti oludi unziri si anyitro olukili dilo sorisi ale majo danzarere niku amala mama letini amadi alo tebe yarari yeri raba siri di ejore kai mani tajole na jini ndani yo ayo dariru Adjumani unka sudisi kwa mari Uganda ri satro manzo kosi madi alo yari tadi yarari jongari majua meriti eru ya jini kodi we manzora.
Thank you so much, LC3, Adjumani Town Council. And at this time, we are going to look at the biography of Mama, and the person who is going to take us through, you're most welcome to come and read out the biography. Thereafter, my colleague will come and take over right from here. You're most welcome.
I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I have come to share with you the biography of our Mommy. If you have this booklet celebrating the life of Mommy, it's on page 1. You can follow along with me. Biography of Mama Susan Kiden Moga Buramatali. She was born on the 1st of January 1950 in the then Sudan in the part of the then Sudan which has now become South Sudan. And she passed on 13th of October 2024. Therefore, she passed on at the age of 74 years. Her father is Bakaya Moga Buramatali of the Sera Bura Kajukeji of the then Sudan, which has now become South Sudan. Her mother is Tere Keji Bolo of Kasurak Igwajo clan of Lire in Kajukeji, the part of the then Sudan at the time that she was born, which has now become South Sudan. She was baptized in a Christian family in the Episcopal Church of Sudan. As we have all heard, she was a devoted Christian and dedicated her entire life and that of her family to the church. During her evening years, she became a strong member of the Mothers Union at the Yaya Church of Uganda Parish, Adjumani town. Mami was survived by 8 biological and 2 adopted children, 3 sons and 5 daughters. May her soul rest in peace. I am called Moldy Robert Yenba Woja Bramatali. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our time is bad. We are left with few speeches to make, and those ones who are going to say something, let's be brief, because we have people who are all the way from Arua. They'll be going back to Arua today, so we expect us to finish early, and then they'll also reach early. At this time, I invite one person to come and share with us the cause of the death of Mama, and then the next program will follow. Thank you. I'm going to read the medical report. A 70-year-old female admitted 3 days ago on the 10th of October 2024 at 3 p.m. as a referral from Adjumani Hospital with a referral description of fracture of the upper left femur. Patient presented with the inability to move her left lower limb. Following a physiotherapy session, patient was diagnosed a week ago and was given treatment. 4 days after admission, patient developed difficulties and deterioration on ventilation. Patient was managed on anticoagulant and antibiotics. On the 13th October 2024, at around 7 p.m., she was confirmed dead Examination reveals no sign of life. Death confirmed at 7:06 p.m. Cause of death, aspiration pneumonia as a result of pulmonary embolism. And that's the medical report. Just to give a highlight of this in a summary. Our mother had a fall and sustained a fracture last year around May. That was May 20th, 2023. And she sustained
a hip fracture. She was rushed to St. Francis in Zambia Hospital and underwent a procedure, a surgery, and that surgery involved implants of some metals to support the bone frame. But after a few months, that surgery failed and the implants collapsed, which generated a lot of pain simply because of accumulation of parts. The family decided to take her for further management in Kosu, a hospital around Kisubi along Entebbe Road. And there they managed to work on the leg. She underwent another surgery procedure, and then they removed those metal implants, and after that our mom started regaining and rapidly recovered. This year, around May, we took her for a review, and the review showed that she had healed well. Towards the end of September, she was diagnosed with severe malaria, and that malaria culminated into a stroke of the left-hand side of her body. Thereafter, she was, a CT scan was made, and they found that there was stroke. She was admitted in Adjumani hospital, and a prescription of physiotherapy sessions were made. Unfortunately, in the course of that, there was a fracture, and then she was referred to Lacho Hospital. And it was from Lacho Hospital that they identified that due to her advanced age and also the nature of the fracture created a situation where there was a blood clot, and there was a break off of the blood clot and suspected bone debris that moved into her lungs and also the heart, and that caused her death as a result of what they call aspiration pneumonia. So that in brief was the cause of our mother's death. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much. At least we have heard the cause of mom's death. Let's not go out and start changing the statement. Clearly mentioned and spelled what caused the death of our mom. At this time, may I take this chance to invite my colleague to come and take over right from here. Mr. Machagoli, you're welcome.
Thank you, my colleague, Ms. Emmanuel. Thank you so much for taking us to that extent. I now want to invite the District Vice Chairperson Adjumani, Honorable Kejuka Richard Atta, to come and eulogize with the celebrants today. Honorable, I'm kindly requesting you for the benefit of us all to talk to us in English.
Praise God. I want, first of all, to stand by the protocol well laid by those speakers before me. My name is Kaijuka Richard Atta. I am the District Vice Chair, Adjumani District Local Government. The Chair, Honorable Anyama, is in official duty in Kampala, but is aware of what is taking place here today. And he also passed this message of condolence to the bereaved family. My dear people, when death occurs, people come and eulogize, and we have other things to say. But we are saying this for those who are now alive. Two, whenever we come to mourn with the family, Our belief is that you must have learned or you must have got with what is here. 3, you may come to mourn with the family in very many ways. One of it could be you are part of the family, you are a friend to the family, 1 or 2 of the family members are your friends, relatives, and mention. Me in particular, I did not know more about Mommy. But with the family members, I've relayed a lot. Meaning that I have known Mommy, the late, through the people I know from this family. 2, when you are within Adjumani or the greater Mau, I'm not talking about the minister, I'm saying Moyo, Adjumani, Obongi, which we label it to be called Mau, the Madisabu region. And you talk of late Otika, you will know how great the family is. And Mommy, as part and parcel of that family, plays the role for people to know the family of Otika, and here we are. When we came here, the family members read what and who Mommy was. Sincerely, even if you didn't know Mommy, but you heard from what the family members have read in front of us here, it means you now know Mommy and the person you are mourning together with the family. On my behalf, on behalf of Adjumani District local government, and on behalf of Mau, Moyo, Adjumani, Obongi, I want to also join the rest to pass my message of condolence to the family members. 2, why we are invited to talk is also to give us the strength, particularly to the family, so that they get to know they are not alone, but they are with the people. And the family, I want to say we are with you in this sorrowful moment, and we shall continue to be with you, because not only Mommy is known to us, but also you, the family members, are known to us, for which we are one people. When they read the background of how Mommy was, the family members read, what has Mommy not done on this earth? That is the question you and I must ask for ourselves. And in this booklet, when you see Mommy has adopted some children, they grew up with Mommy. And I was told the children whom Mommy adopted were standing here. But one of the paragraphs they read was that even those other ones, including the brothers of late Mommy, looks alike and they resemble each other. I was inside me asking a question. Who were these adopted children written on this book? It has beaten my understanding. It has beaten me off. Meaning that Mommy did not only adopt because she wished to adopt, But it was because even the children whom mommy adopted resembles her own children, for which mommy should have not only adopted but only brought the children. But now what did we learn here? When mommy adopted the children, between you and me, between you mothers, some of us only look where they are, but do not see the children of the others. We are saying, from what we have learned today, let us go away from such characters. Let us look each every children as your own child, because there is no tomorrow that we are holding at our hand. The child who you don't wish good to, tomorrow will become the child or that person who will even wish to organize exactly what the family members and the Central Organizing Committee has organized for this kind of send-off. Some of us out there, you love others because of what they have. And never let us say, if this person cannot give, you say, I don't know him or her. But you don't know how tomorrow holds. How tomorrow holds. So let us love each other. And when we love each other, there is a peace. And we shall talk of peace. And that is what Mommy has brought for us here. Let us continue the love. And whenever there is the love, our country, Israel, Palestine, Sudan, mention, we shall have peace. And that is what we wish. All about us, kote e. Oposi nya jolenye le atase. Kanyini takewanai, kede apene so oposi. Rubulele se kumve. Obuko eta. Tatakewa. And all about. Now, because of what the children read, what I realize here is, Mommy has done all what it takes for her to be alive. Mommy ne ete tana le karera ne batoli de. Even in the Bible, 2 John, God can add your days of staying alive. A certain prophet, Reverend, you may assist me. I'm not good at the Bible. But 2 John talks of that you, if you do well and you cry to God, God will add your days of staying alive here. And in the Bible it was said 15 years. God can add your days of staying alive for more 15 years. So it means Mommy has done good, and she also cried for God to make her stay alive. And he see the children, and he see us. And it is from that background that God kept her for 74 years. How about you? How about me? What shall we do? Bakara no ite. Mami oworo bangatri. Amala Bible aso sira. Joni erijo eka. Ojo jonya nyile ke rupangatira nya oworo bangatira. Nyoluliti lokuru profeta zialo oworo bangatri inza kenyatira ro tolitiri kenya mutumbita usi. Kiro anyeto ziti, we do something against the will of God outside here. And that is when you will go soon. We don't wish you to go soon, but do the needful so that you stay exactly why Mom is supposed to do here. I don't want to take much of this time. The weather is changing any moment, any time. But we pray and stay together in harmony with the family members. God bless you all.
Thank you, Ayintiti, Ampane, Thank you, Honorable Vice Chairman. On behalf of the family and the COC, I want to recognize and appreciate the presence of the following leaders. Honorable Ondua Corina, Secretary of Production and Natural Resources, Adjumani District Local Government. Honorable, you are appreciated, your presence is appreciated. Honorable Anyanto John, DLC Chief of Sub-County, former Vice Chairman of Adjumani District Local Government. Honorable Drame Robert, LC3 Chairman of Fua Sub-County, and he is the Chairman of LC3 Associations in Adjumani District. Mr. Dade William is the head teacher of BISS, our neighbor here. Mr. Echima Pascal is representing Adjumani Business Association. You are most welcome here. Mr. Mawa Basiri is a culture and opinion leader, Moyo District, and is the chairperson, Moyo Hospital Board. Mawa Basiri was also commonly known as the camp commander with OPM here. You are most welcome, Mr. Mawa. And I know you're also an in-law in this family. SSP stands for Senior Superintendent of Police. Mwesije Joseph is the Regional Police Commander, Northwest Nile Region. Afande Karibuni. Mawadri Michael Kizito is representing KAO. He is the clerk to Council Adjumani District Local Government. I now take this honor to invite the resident District Commissioner Adjumani, Mr. Taban Data Peter. That is your most welcome. This is also very fluent in Kuku, and at times I speak to him in Kuku. Thank you.
The bereaved family, the clergy, government officials present here, all the mourners, ladies and gentlemen, I would like first of all to take this opportunity to welcome particularly our brothers who have come from South Sudan, Kampala, and other parts of Uganda to Adjumani. I want to say welcome. On behalf of the government of the Republic of Uganda, and on my own behalf, I would like to pass this condolence message to the family for the great loss of Mama Susan, who has been a pillar in the family, and that today she has gone to rest with the Lord. I want to say that death is something which is very, very painful, but God has an answer for it. Secondly, I want to call upon all of us that the government of the Republic of Uganda has tried to move our lifespan from 49 years to 63. So if you are in those years, you are supposed to die at 49. But because of the health services that the government has introduced, it has been pushed now to 63. So if you go beyond 63, then you are living on a bonus. You need to thank God and thank yourself because you have reached somewhere. And we are very grateful for Mama, because even the Bible tells us that for those who love the Lord, they will live for 70 years. And she has added a bonus of 4 years. So she has done her will. It is very, very great. Mama is going to rest in peace. Encouraging words to the family. One, I don't know death where it has come from, because death used not to be there. Pastors, what is happening? Priests, I see when the bishops dying. Where has this death come from? I think we need to ask this question very seriously. But the Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 5, And my brother is going to read very fast for you to hear.
And it reads, "For the living know that they will die."
You leave it there. Who is here who doesn't know that he's going to die? If you don't know that you are going to die, you need to know today that you are going to die. Whether you like it or not, you will die. I will die. What about Ecclesiastes 8:8? What does it tell us? Huh? What does Ecclesiastes 8:8 tell us?
8:8 tells us, "As no one has power over the wind."
You first leave it there. Nobody has the power to refuse the death. When death comes, you will go. You have no power over it. What does it continue there? Let the Bible speak, not to be today.
So no one has power over the time of their
You
death.
cannot choose when you want to die. Whether you want to die when you are young, or old, when you want to marry, you want to do what. You will not choose it when it becomes when I kwenda. Yes. What does it continue there?
As no one is discharged in time of war, so wickedness will not release those who...
Leave it there. Leave it there. Whether you are weak, whether you are a warrior, whether you are what, you're the dong or do, we are going. So my brothers and sisters, happy are those who die in the Lord. Happy are those who die in the Lord. 2 Kings chapter 10, verse 1. What does it say there? I'm today preaching. Pastors, I'm taking over your work. Preach there. What does it say? 2 Kings chapter 10, verse 1. I'm almost finishing my preaching. What does it say?
2 Kings chapter 10,
verse 1.
Verse 1, and it reads, "Now there were in Samaria 70 sons of the house of Ahab."
Leave. Are you reading that really? 2 Kings chapter 10, verse 1. Jump to verse 3. What does it say? 2 Kings.
2 Kings chapter 10, verse 1.
Yes. Okay, you leave it there. My Bible, which is in the head here, tells me there was a king who was sick. When the king was sick, he was sent a priest to visit him. And when the priest went and said, "My brother, this sickness of yours will not bring you back. You are going to die. So what you should do is put your house in order." That is all the message he gave. Put your house in order. So my brothers, as we wait for death, let us put our houses in order. There are people who don't love themselves. There are people who always fight with themselves. There are people who are fighting for land. There are people who are quarreling. There are people who don't eat their foods together. Oh, put your house in order. Death is coming for you and for me. Last one to you children of the family. Luke 23, verse 28. This is the last word I'm going to give to the family. The children that are left on this earth. Luke 23, verse 28. What does it tell us? Anyone can read? Yes. Verse 28.
Verse 28 says, "Jesus turned and said to them, 'Daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep for me, weep for yourselves and for your children.'"
Leave it there. When Jesus was taken to be crucified, women were crying and following her. And Jesus turned to them and said, "You women of Jerusalem, never weep for me. Now you weep for yourselves." Today, the message to you is, let us not weep for Mama. Mama has finished her task. She has done what she's supposed to do. Let us weep for ourselves. And this is not only for the children, for everyone who is here. Finally, some announcements. Brothers and sisters, Uganda government has given 53 days for each and everyone to have a national identity card. And this national identity card will move from place to place in the old sub-counties of Adjumani. Make sure you get this identity card so that you can receive the services in the government of the Republic of Uganda. If you are a man who is married to a South Sudanese, all your children qualify. If you are a woman who is a Ugandan and has married to a South Sudanese and you are here with their husband, these children qualify. So please let us bring our children to receive the national identity card. 2, don't allow anybody to take your ID for money lender involved for anything, please don't give your ID out. Your ID is your identity. Keep it for yourself. Finally, our children are for exams. Let us support them so that all of us do the best. With all this, on behalf of the government, I want to say, may the soul of our mother, sister, grandmother rest in eternal peace. I am called Taban Tata Peter. People of Kajukeji, Tinati Lasu Kuponda, Timete Munkade. Tinati.
Thank you, Honorable DC. Can we clap for Mr. RDC? Yes, RDC, Tinati. We have now come to the end of the first phase of the funeral ceremony. I want to thank all of you who were able to energize with the celebrants. I'm describing as celebrants because we are today celebrating the life of Mama. The terminologies in the morning has changed. I now want to take us to the altar and hand the mic to the many celebrants. Thank you.